Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Gina Blue. Thank you for coming to my channel, watching the videos, and subscribing. If you are interested in learning about cults and learning just things in general, then go ahead and follow me. All right, so now today what I'm going to be doing is going over a list of things, a list of rules that IUIC give us, but they say they're not a cult. See, now this is my thing. I'll tell you my story, okay? 2 years ago, May of 2016, that's when I discovered the truth. I was on YouTube. At that point in my life, I was going through a lot. I was very vulnerable, going through things with family members, all type of stuff. So I've always been a spiritual person. I've always wanted to get closer to God. I used to go to the Christian church, but it wasn't working out for me. It was drama in there, all type of stuff. So I was like, I'm out. So I was looking for something else because I didn't want to lose. I felt I don't want to lose my spirituality, my connection, with the Bible and everything like that. I also want to let you guys know that I went to a private school when I was younger, a private elementary school, Christian elementary school. So I grew up on the Bible. So that's one reason why IUIC attracted me. I seen men. I seen black men. You don't really see that too much. I seen black men talking and preaching and what I thought was preaching. Although I did find it a little harsh, whoa, you doing too much, but I gave it a shot, and I pretty much joined. Where I was, they didn't have a camp. They didn't even have a school. I traveled 3 hours to find out what it's all about, because like you guys, I was hypnotized and transfixed on those videos that they have posted out, because the videos are like movies. They get you in there, to get you intrigued. It's kind of like the army, the army, like Army Strong and all that stuff, to get you to come into the army. But so that's what attracted me. I drove 3.5 hours to Los Angeles, so actually Hollywood, California, from Fresno, California, where I was living at the time. And I was in communication with an officer, because in IUIC they have ranks: member, soldier, officer, captain, and after captain, I believe it's like deacon, and then bishop. I don't know where that's at in the Bible. I didn't question it at the time. I just thought, this is just like a different type of order. There's different churches, so I'm just thinking, oh yeah, it's a little bit weird, but they're talking about the Bible, so as long as they're talking about the Bible, I'm good. So that's how I looked at things. And I was actually contacted by a guy that was in the cult. He hit me up on Instagram. I was still myself at the time, a regular person, minding my own business. And then he hit me up on Instagram like, hey sis, you're very beautiful. You don't need to be showing your body like that and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know who you are, but okay. Who are you to judge me? I don't know you. But he gave me the website to go look at, and I went and I looked at it. I said, okay. And so I was just like, I'm not joining anything. I'm not going anywhere. I started watching their videos first to see what they were all about. I still thought they were weird. I thought how they dressed was weird. But what got me was, I guess, because they were black, so they looked like me. So I kind of felt like I could trust them. And then they always had the Bible in their hand. So that's what got me hooked, I guess. And so I went to LA after talking to an officer who I contacted after I decided, okay, well, it's been about, 2 months. I might as well just go ahead and now actually go see in person what it's all about. So I went to LA, and I was like, what the hell is this? Honestly, I was like, what the hell is this? I know I didn't drive 3.5 hours for no BS, because I don't do stuff like that. So I was just like, okay. And then they were at like this park. I forgot what park it is. One of my friends who was in the cult with me, we actually got in together and we got out together, and she may have known what park it was in Hollywood. But so I was like, where is the building? I'm texting the officer, where's the building? The church building. I'm looking for IUIC. Where's the church building? Because I'm thinking they're a big organization, because that's how it looks on YouTube. It looks like, they got a lot of views, so it looks like maybe they're big. But come to find out, they didn't even have a damn church. They didn't even have a building. So we were outside, and I looked around. I seen other girls with head wraps. That's how I knew that they were Israelites. They have their head wraps on, and before I even went out there, the officer told me how to dress. Straight up, he gave me the dress code. He said, wear a skirt, a modest skirt, a modest shirt, no cleavage showing, all type of stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be respectful. I don't want to offend anybody. So I followed the dress code, and I went out there, and it was bullshit. Honestly, it looked crazy. Like, it wasn't a building. I was confused. It wasn't a building. I didn't see anyone with a purple or gold on. I just seen the girls. And so I asked this random dude who was standing right there, and it was this random black dude. And I'm like, do you know of a group called IUIC? They're supposed to be here, soon. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about, those crazy dudes. Oh, yeah, they're here like every Saturday. They're here. And he said, be careful. I heard that, they hate white people, that they're a hate group. And at this time, at this point, I was kind of indoctrinated a little bit, because I was watching the classes that they have Monday through Sunday. They have online classes that they put out scripts and their beliefs, and then they use scriptures and kind of twist it all up. So they tell us if people say that, then, they're not woke yet. So I went there, and then they came out and they blew that thing, and I was like, yo, I'm up out of here. This some weird stuff. I was not expecting no rinky dinky setup like this. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not no weirdo, you know what I mean? I would thought this was like a church group, but obviously not.